my mic is connected. I forgot to turn it on. Had it all set up, just didn't turn it on. I'm going to start out with what was working last time. The Marabou Hoosier Crappie Buster. That slow fall seemed to do the trick when I was out here. Let's see if it does it again. Yeah, I'm breathing hard. I was working on my boat, trying to get these bolts put in the trolling motor. And I don't know if that hole is stripped or if they sent me the wrong parts. I could not get it in. I think it'll hold out until I get it figured out. That was work. It's always work when you can't get it to work, right? That's just how it is, because you got to keep trying. But I ordered them straight from Minn Kota. Thing about it is, it's about $5 worth of parts and like $18 shipping. That's how they roll. But I ordered it from Minn Kota to be sure I got the right parts. And honestly, I couldn't find them anywhere else. But I expected to slip right in there, and it didn't. And I brought my little handheld vacuum out here, and it worked for about 1/3 of the boat before the battery died. It's fully charged battery. Now at the end, last time I caught 3 really nice fish. 2 of them were 14 inches. So we'll see. I'm going to start in that same general area and see if they're still around. Which they should be. I mean, the structure's not leaving. It's a matter of locating it. I mean, they didn't start biting until 7, but that just could be, honestly, that's probably the bite turn on time, but could also just be I didn't start using the jig early enough and couldn't get their attention with anything else. Water still, chocolate milk. And every angler knows that's when you get tested. There's something. We'll see if there's anything out there or if I get hung up. Well, where are they? Aha. Let's see what happens here. It's probably going to be getting hung up, but we shall see. We're only talking about 6 feet of water. But there's also kind of a drop off right here. Where'd they go? I pass them? Maybe. I adjust this pedal. Okay, there they are. I did kind of go past them. Let's see if I can see my lure going down, and I can't. It's not my specialty. Well, I like the live scope to locate the fish, but I don't know if it needs to be reset or what, but it's hard for me to see the lure. These are about 10 feet out. And these are actually a little deeper water. These are 10 feet. So this is a different structure. Nothing. No, we're going to have to. Let's see. That should be in the cone, but I still don't see it. Of course, this is a really small lure, so that could play a role. And I also got hung up here multiple times last time out, but that's, I mean, if you ain't getting snagged, you're not crappie fishing, but also because of the muddy water, I got to use a super slow retrieve and get it right down there with them to get their attention. And I think I caught my lure. There it goes. That's right down in there. So let's see if something will pick it up. I'm gonna jig them a little bit and see if they'll turn. Nope. Damn, they were being picky. Somehow I gotta get them to look. And they're not. About 14 feet out, and there's nothing right there, so let's try. Nope, can't see the lure. I got the structure, so I was right down there where I needed to be. Huh. Am I gonna lose this one already? Yeah, it's got it pretty good. Again, that's kind of par for the course in this kind of water. Really got to set it down for them, and they weren't going for anything dead stick. I tried, and you got to have movement to get their attention. Come on, don't take my marabou. It took it. Doggone it. I got another one ready. Another ugly stick, ultralight. It's right down there with them, but actually, yeah, that's what I'm looking for right there. That didn't go very far, did it? It's gonna be hard to catch them if you don't cast out to where they are. I'm not down to them. We're in 10 foot of water, and the fish are suspended about 6 to 8. Water temp's 51. I'm a little surprised it's not higher. It may just be in this area of the lake. It's a nice day out. I mean, it's like 63, something like that. Like 63 degrees. It's sunny. Wind's about 7 miles per hour. There's a gust I'm getting now, but what are you gonna do? They're not. I mean, there's fish. Actually, get down to them. I can't see my lure on the screen, so I get hung up. one advantage to live scope is seeing where your lure goes when you can. You don't have to get hung up. Let's see. I see some down there just hanging out at the very bottom. It's also a good place to get hung up, but I don't think I got out there far enough for that. Come on now. Yeah. Yeah, I have to somehow get this live scope dialed in so I can see that lure. I don't rely on it. I don't try to watch it until it catches a fish. I do like to know where my lure's going in advance. I still rely on the feel of the thump. Really don't ever want to lose that. There's my lure. I finally located it. Come on, fish. Oh, there's some down there. Nothing following it though. Yeah. Oh, I had a bite. Come on. Do it again. Feel like it might have been a pretty heavy fish too. I don't know if I'm out with them. Pretty certain about this lure, so we're gonna stick with it. Oh, there was a hit. Come on. They're trying. I mean, they hit it and they're going to lose it pretty quick in this lack of water clarity. So it's kind of like you got to get it on their first strike or they'll lose it in the mud. It goes to them, well, to the structure anyway. Got to be careful. You're going to try to get one to come above the structure to take it. It's right down there with them. They won't mess with it. I had the weeds there. Still not seeing a lure. It should be in the cone. And maybe it's a little bit off there. I don't know. And I'm in the weeds, or if it's caught in a stump, I'm done for with that bait, because it's not going to come out. Yeah, it's going to break. So far, I've caught the lake. I just haven't caught a fish. That's gonna break. There's some places you can get them loose and some you can't. This one you can't really get them loose most time. I might have saved that. Well, if I did, it was luck. And my hook's still good. Now they're behind me. Come on. There's some. Let's go look at these. Just gotta get up a little closer. They're still about 30 feet out from me. And my lure's gonna be short there, so I gotta get a little closer. It's not a long casting rod. Closing in on him. Which I don't mean I'll catch him. See some pretty good fish out there. There they go. These are more individual fish, out swimming off on their own a little bit, but that's how you find the big ones. That's not happening. They're not reacting to that. Okay. Hey, maybe I should go down and try the causeway real quick. Let's get up on these and see real quick what's up. Yeah, I think I made it out there. I didn't. They're not looking at this at all. I mean, I got it right down on noses, and they're not reacting. I mean, they're there. Not showing any interest in my bait. Try again. There's a few down there at the bottom. Gotta get them up out of the mud. Yeah, these aren't. We are going to go somewhere else. We're going to go down by the causeway and see what's up. That's what we're going to do. All right, let's move. And I got this and this. Okay. Let's move. We'll go to the other place. Give me a chance to look at chat and give me a chance to fix this other rod. I'm gonna go with a different lure on it. Gonna put a 16th ounce hook and go with a different plastic. Let's turn this around. I don't know if I'll be able to see chat or not, folks, because it's too bright. Yeah, I can't really see names. Sorry, guys. Who's Cleveland's there? Hey, Cleveland. Always love seeing you show up, man. You've been with me for a while. Been watching your videos for a while. All right, let me get moving, and I'm gonna. Hopefully, this will hold in place now. I tightened it up. There goes. I believe Raunchy James was planning on coming out to fish too. He had a day filled with other stuff, but I think he was going to come out for some late afternoon fishing. Between us, maybe we'll locate him. I still can't believe it's taking this long for the lake to recover from the floods. This is just crazy. But on the other hand, I couldn't waste such a beautiful day. It's supposed to be like 20-mile-an-hour winds tomorrow, and rain, etc. So even if I don't catch much today, at least I'm out on the water, which to me is enough. I mean, catching fish is great. Yeah, I'm getting a call. That's probably over Raunchy James. I don't know for sure. Yeah, it is. Okay, now where's my lures? I think I'm going to try a glow pop or a therapist. They're almost the same thing, but we're going to try those. And get this rigged, and then we're going to take off. So you use these split tails. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but when you use these split tails, and put the hook in there and bring it right out between the split tail, or at least as close as you can. So it's going to give it the right action, give you the hook exposure you need. Yeah, I got it right there in between them. It covers the top of that hook and gives you enough hook to still get them to get the hook set. So that's what you want to do. Okay, now let's go find a spot. Give me a drink of soda before I start really hightailing it. Oh, got it. Get that motor down. Okay. Really, there's a skier out here right now. Idiot. That water temperature is 51 degrees. These yahoos can't wait to get out and ruin the damn lake. That's all right. Some of them got a big surprise coming here pretty soon. The lake is looking at putting a moratorium on wake boats, boats with ballast. I mean, ones that have already been in the water, over here, they'll be grandfathered, but no new ones. Because it is absolutely running this with sediment. There's probably fish right here in the middle. I'm seeing a lot of white birds. Damn it. Oh, I hate skiers. Nope, that's falling. And yeah, my boat will go a lot faster than this, but ain't no sense in putting a stress on the motor. Not quite as muddy looking down here. Water's a little rougher, but I don't think it looks so bad. We can handle that. Not like it was yesterday in some spots when it was white capping. I gotta navigate these the rowing club's race buoys. All right. Oh, I hear Charlie baying. Good old Charlie. All right, let's fish. Did I stay live? I did. All right. All right, let's look for fish. Well, my trolling motor don't seem to be running. Let's see, maybe it's come unplugged. I don't know. Nope. Maybe I kicked it off. I did. There we go. I'd accidentally kicked it off. I don't know if there'll be anything up here or not. There's little Boston Terriers. Sweet dogs. Yippee. All Boston Terriers are yippee. Energetic. Good dogs, though. I had some. I've had two. Just wasn't able to keep up with them. I had to find them big places to run. Besides, one of them had a habit of trying to bite people in the sack, which just couldn't hang with that. We got some fish. I don't know. The place can hang up with those rocks. They come out pretty far, but maybe something will hit that real quick. We'll see. We're coasting kind of hard here. Let's turn that down. There are fish there. Although I didn't get where I wanted to be. I don't even know why that cast went that way. That was awful. Gotta get right on that ball. They're sitting there. Yeah, they're all over this wall. And just drop right down without getting hung up. Didn't do that. Sorry, guys. I got disconnected. It took a while to get caught. Hopefully it won't do that again. Well, storms didn't do you any favors. That there's some fish. Of course, it'd be nice if they bite. A lot of debris over there too, so I gotta be careful not to get hung up. I don't think I've been here since the storms. This is made a pretty gnarly mess for these folks to clean up. Got something maybe? Yeah, there. Oh, there's a nice crappie. Oh my goodness. Don't come off there. Hell yes. That's sweet. Yeah, that one's going to get measured. Nice. Look at that one. Looks like I better steer the boat. All right. Look at this. That's a big fatty. Let me get a picture real quick. I'll be right back. There we go. Let me get a measurement real quick. I'll say that one goes. It's a slab, I'll say that. Let's see. I won't even work on a slab checker. So let's see what it comes out with. Yep, that's another 14. I don't know. You guys can see that. Oh, nope, that's not gonna. See if that'll show up there. It touches 14. Hopefully you can see that. Anyway, let's get her back in the water and get my boat back on track. We'll let her go back. Let her lay her eggs. There we go. Keep those genetics in the water. That was a big gal. All right. Let's see what's over here. I'll try back there again, see if there's more of them. Like I said, that was a big gal. You know, I've been passing up smaller fish. I got made fun of a little bit too much for my dinks. I really don't like singling out fish. I have more fun reeling in anything that hits, but I got a point to make now. Once I prove that I can get these big fish, I'll go back to my normal way of doing things. But come on, when you big girls hit that. So let's see about those. And then turn on that. Okay. Yeah, that exuberance will knock you over. Come on. Not turning on it. Like I said, this is that glow pop lure. Come on. This fish dangerous. Let me get up close to that debris. Come on. Can't get him to turn. All right. Let me change this camera just a little bit. Okay. Let's continue our search. Oh, I see some edges there. This might be. A lot of debris. It's risky. But we'll try it. Risk versus reward. Not real deep. 6 feet where my lure is. I think I'm dragging the bottom. I'd be surprised to find bass here too. It's kind of they're kind of haunt for hunting. And I'm just casting until I see some fish. Never know when some stray will come running up there all excited and grab it. I mean, you won't catch fish without the hook in the water. I feel like I got some. Yeah, I had a steak on there. Felt like I had some debris. Yeah, I got something. I got a stick. I'm gonna get my line back. I can't get that close over there. I don't think. Yeah, I'm gonna have to because I don't. Since I'm losing lures, if you don't have to, I might be able to get this one unstuck. Yeah, of course, it just barely hooked, but it's enough to keep it on there. There we go. Saved it. I don't know. We're gonna try these This riprap down here just a little ways. Am I still connected? Yep. There's, I don't know, we'll see. Got a little one following it. Went ahead and pulled it out of its way. Nothing there. There's one fish. Come on, bud. You take that. Somehow he moved away from it, I think. Where they at? There's some. Oh, that's limbs. There's probably fish around it. I don't want to get hung up on it either. I mean, they're small limbs, so we're going to risk it. They're hanging out on these limbs. Question is, you're on the other side of the limb. Just move just a hair. See if we can get them to hit. Well, so out there a ways. We'll try that as long as we're right there with them. That's a pretty good looking fish out there. Follow it. Yeah. There we go. We got it back. Try over on this side of these limbs. And we can get something over here. Probably catch a limb at least if I want to. Well, there were fish over here, but they're not. Let's see. We'll try one more flip there and so I can catch something besides a limb. I think I caught a limb. Yep. Okay, it's loose. Right over here next to the boat, but oh, I don't know if I was on structure. I had a fish hitting that, jigged it, had something. I mean, this flood just really toasted things. So it's normally this time of year, this is really a pretty good spot. I mean, they're moving in, staging for spawn or spawning. Am I still alive? I am still alive. Okay. Yeah, I may go try Cove if this isn't going to work out. See. Yeah, I just went right over and hit her. Out of limb. I can't get that close over there. I don't want to. Yeah, I got it. There's some. Oh, fix that real quick. There could be some fish here. I see some. We're closing up on here. Let's try these. They're not interested. All right. We're going to try another cove. We're not going to go very fast. We'll just. Oh. Oh, man. All right. Let's see what's up. There we go. Let's try it. Oh. All right. Still alive we are. Yeah. A little rougher here than I expected it to be, but that's all right. And just like over 7.5 feet of water here. Water temperature is warmer here than it was where we started. This is 57.5. There's something big swimming, but all right, let's see what happens here. Yeah, I ain't where I want to be. There might be a few fish along this dock. Let's see what happens. This current's blowing me right along. Yeah, had some grass there. Man, I got a rock. All right, there's some tree stumps out here somewhere. So we look for those. And that storm took down that big old tree, didn't it? There's a few decent looking ones out here. It's a matter about getting to them. I wish I could remember where these stumps were. I didn't mark them. Let's have a look at some of these docks, though. And there's one of the stumps, but there's nothing on it. At least I sure don't see movement. Now let's kick this up and go in here. Still alive? I am. First we'll check inside, then we'll move to the outer section. And I see a couple of small strays. Really, we're casting on those. Big old limb right there in the middle of it all. There's some fish right out there. Let's see. Just see if we can get one of them to bite. The answer to that would be no. There's some swimmers. A couple of really nice ones out there, but they're on the move. They're inside this dock. Let's just see real quick. There's a few in there. A couple of them might even be worth catching. To do that, you got to get them to see your bait. Got to be careful of the rocks here. We're only in 3.5 feet of water. So again, got to be really careful. That was a bad cast. I get in a tight spot here. Scrapey, scrapey. Scrapey, scrapey some more. We got ourselves out of here. Gotta do it so we don't hit their boat. Yeah, let's see, maybe. Oh. Yeah, we're clear. Still a little shallow. Pick that up. All right, now we're clear. Where are the fish? They should be here somewhere. Seeing small ones, but yes, yeah, they're on that damn limb. And I get something to chase me out of that limb. I can't go straight into it because it's a good way to get hung up. Yeah, that limb goes out there pretty far. And I got the limb. Ha! Went out further than I thought. Gonna break? Yeah, I broke. That's all right. We'll just redo it. Get a hook and a lure. Okay, retie this. I got a little loop knot on there, wrapped it 4 times, I believe. And then I got my lure. Seamless split tail. Still going with the glow pop. Lure I believe in a lot. No tried and true here. Oh, yeah. No. Are there any fish? We're gonna go down by these docks real quick. And I don't see some good ones down here. I'm gonna split to another end of the lake. This is a really good spot in the fall. Surprised there's not fish showing up here now, but I mean, there's some. It's scattered, and they're not interested. see fish. Mm. I'm right next to me, basically. They're not very big, but let's just see what happens. Might be big ones laying on the ground. Well, where did these go? Yeah. There's a couple down there. If I can get them to hit that. I had one hitting on that. Nibble, nibble. Didn't really feel like a crappie, but could have been because I was moving and yep. Well, there's fish in here, but they're not reachable because of where they're at under the docks. That's a shame because there's some nice looking fish over there. So there's no way to get to them. I'll be over in these docks, maybe. I see some. They're up a little bit in the water column. Only goes about 4 feet deep here. There's definitely fish, but how do I get these to bite? Might be better off using a bobber, to be honest. Further out than that. These will even have more trouble seeing because we don't even have sunlight blasting down on the lake. Yeah, I'm hung up. Whatever that floaty is, let's see. Too close to the float. No, come on, don't break. That's probably, yeah, it broke off. I kind of thought it was going to. Let's go with this one real quick. I'll tie this back on in a minute. Oh, I want to get right up in here. Starting to kind of cool off. I know there's fish in here. Come on. Yep. And right in their nose, man. They're not touching it. I think they came back here for vacation because they're not biting. Yeah. Casting better than it should be casting better than that. Again, there's fish in here. Just about. I guess something hit that lure. Got him. There comes one. Not very big, but there he is. Huh. I wasn't able to see what was going after it. Yeah, I have to get my hook removers. It kind of swallowed that. Oh. There we go. Of course, something great big jumped. Okay. There's our little one, guys. I'm not going to brag about that one. There was a little nibble. He come up after it, though. Hmm. Yeah, little nibbles, little fish. So we're going to search for a different spot. There's a few out there. Let's see about these. May not even got to them. I don't know. For whatever reason, this little rod's not casting as well as it normally does. Maybe getting time to respool it. Yeah, there's some nicer fish. I get them to turn on the lure, though. Now we got some sunshine here, so they might see a little better. feet out. I could be seeing debris in here. I mean, it could be. Yeah, those are fish right there. I'm certain of that. Right over the edge. Mm. Yeah. Something was nibbling. Yeah. There's one chasing it. All right, we're done with this. We're going to a new spot. I'm done. I already dedicated too much time to this spot. It isn't worth it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Give me a chance to read. All right, I'm just getting this line tied back on. Oh, find that spot we want. Back down the other side of the lake so we can find the big girls. Oh, let's see now. There we go. This up. All right. That's where I wanted to fish. Hello. Ah. All right. See what we can find. Yeah, we're still alive. This has been monotonous today, but kind of expected it. Still connected, okay. All right, let's get fishing. I see some small fish. Not after the small ones. There's one spot down here. Oh, by golly, I spilled coffee. That is a big chain. Mm-hmm. That may be why my lid wasn't tight suddenly. Okay. Let's see if there's any fish up here on this little spot. It's very shallow, a lot of rocks. Big iron posts for structure. Sometimes they'll be up here. And totally count on it, but sometimes. Get back there. Back. There we go. Oh, there's something here, but really shallow, 3.5 feet. So we're not even going to worry about the live scope. We're just going to cast and see because it's pretty shallow to be trying to deal with live scope. For me, I'm no live scope pro. Some fish out there, but let's see. That might be Raunchy James over there. He's going to try the dam, I think. Oh, don't know if I had a fish or the ground. Probably the ground. There's definitely fish out there, though. I was expecting a little closer shoreline than that. Come on. I may be seeing grass sticking up there, but I saw movement, so there's at least a fish. And nothing wants to eat. One of those days, folks. One of those days. Something tried. Something missed. Six feet of water here. Oh, it's not Rocky James. Got 3 people on that boat. That one looks like this dock. I might. I'm thinking here. I know that's dangerous. I should have got out here earlier today, but it just wasn't that warm. So I didn't. I should have got here earlier so I could just do a little mapping at least. Come on, scumming and fish. What do you guys take at? Totally ignored it. Now, I don't know what. If there's fish here, I'm not sure what kind there are. I caught everything from warmouth to catfish over here. See, that's... I don't know. Open water is not my strength, so let's get closer to shoreline. Maybe a few there, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, come on. Not, that couldn't possibly have happened. Did I really do that? I mean, that would be a 1 in a million. I did. That's maybe, I don't know. No. I gave my lure back. That don't happen very often, does it? Oh, I can get that without hurting myself. See how it's hooked in there. There we go. Oh. Well, there we go. It's off there. There might have been a fish or two right here. That's what I was trying to do, but somebody got right through the eyelet of a big old hook, a U-bolt, something like that. Eye-bolt. That's what I'm looking for. That was a rock. Okay, too close to shore. I don't know, folks. I caught one good one. That's right. It's getting to that time where they should start hitting. 7 o'clock. So that bite should turn on. Oh, I have to take the battery home tonight for the live scope and charge it. That's where lithium batteries are wonderful. These LiFePro batteries, man, they're like, oh, this thing's like 4 pounds. Snatch it and go. Not a big deal. There's some structure right there. Let's see, that's 25 feet out. I just cast about 40 feet. But I see a few nice fish out there. If I can get those to hit, I'd be in good shape. Be nice if I could see my lure, but I can't. I can't see the fish anymore. Doggone. Yeah, I lost them. There's the structure I'm looking for. Closer than this. My ideal casting distance is about 10 to 15 feet. I don't have the casting accuracy for anything much further. And that puts us in range. Okay, let's see. Like 11 feet of water. I'm past it. Back behind me. Around a little bit. There we go. Get right into it. Nope. There we go. Maybe. Oh, no. There we go. Not maybe. How about we just say we're stuck? And there we go. I was in the right place. I believe I saved my lure. I did. 4 feet back, so just right about. They're really tight on this structure, so figure out how to get them to go against their nature here. Let's see. Not far at all. It's just lures dropping to them. An enticing thing to bite it though. I must say no. Oh gosh. Right where I want to be. Trying to find something to hit that. Actually, right over him, which is kind of not what I want, but hmm. Oh man, it was hitting it. Oh, I don't know what that was. A machine gun hits, so they're right there though. And I'm right over him. Unless there's no fish on it. It looks like there is, but they're not budging. They have some kind of agreement. Yeah. Yeah, they got some kind of an agreement between them. No biting. And it's not turning on it. Wow. Wow, nothing. I know they can see this. Try it again before we move on. It's a nice one. I'm bouncing it right in front of it. Nothing. Wow. Okay. I'll loosen this up. It's too hard to press that pedal. I sworn I seen some pile there, but maybe out there about 20 feet. Let's see. Where are they? They just scattered us where they're at. But they're out there. That's out there far enough. Which is the only thing hit it. And I can't see my lure, so if I have anything, it'll be a surprise. All right. Get over to that spot. Of course, too late. Just turned up. I'll be honest with you. This is not. I mean, we catch 2 fish. It's very unusual for me. But it's humbling. But I'm still out on the water, so I won't complain too much. It's hard to complain when you're out fishing, at least. Well, folks, you're not enjoying me catching fish. I hope you're at least enjoying being out on the lake with me. Beautiful day. Oh, it's starting to get, like I said, it's starting to get chilly. At this end of the lake, the water temperature is down to 52. I said it was up on the other end, 58. believe. There's a few scrubs. Find some fish. It's in 14 feet, and I don't think we'll find them that deep. I'm towards like 10 feet. See what's around. Nope, take off my sunglasses now at least. I need those. Now, what am I seeing here? There they are. There they are. Okay, now let's get busy. I'm going to pass right over top of them. That's exactly what I did. Oh, got one. Come on, buddy. It's a tiny guy. Not a small one that inhales the jig. Ouch. There you go. It's small, but it's fish. Up here, we shot him by about 20 feet. Yeah, I'm too short here. I didn't get far enough out. I cut myself though. There should be plenty distance. Dropping right down where I want it. Now if I can keep from getting hung up. Yeah, I wish I'd thrown that a couple feet further. There's someone on the opposite side of that structure. We'll make that adjustment this time. Got it? Yes, sir. That's a little bigger than the last one. Oh, that one's got a big old lamprey on it. Look at that. Oh, nope, no lampreys on on my boat. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Let's get my. I don't want to touch that slimy little sucker anyway. But here, there you go, lamprey. And get it. Yeah, ugly. All right, back in the water with him. That's something I got. Oh, that'll go. I got fish at the bottom here, but I don't know if I see. I don't see anything big. Something might be hiding down there. Yeah, my line's wrapped up. I didn't catch that. Okay. There it is. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's snagged. That's snagged. Let it go. I think it broke. Didn't have a very good knot on that one, I guess. Let's try this one. Just sink a little slower. Anyway, I should have been using it. Yeah. Well, around. Uh-huh. Back here a little ways. Now, let's try it again. Okay, wrapped up. That's the problem. Why don't you guys take out before I get hung up? That should fall in there. Yeah. Mm. I need to get any of these to turn on this lure. Oh man, it was biting. Not sure why I was biting, but something was biting. There's something. Oh, it's a little crappie. Tug on it. They're just beating the bigger ones to the bite. Let's see. There's my target. I don't think I can't see my lure at all, even though I know I'm in that cone. So we're just winging it. It's all right. Nah, in the structure. That's why I want to be able to see my lure. Yeah, it's gonna break. Come on, don't break. Let go. I must have tied a really good knot on that one because not breaking or letting go. Oh, let go. Yeah, I think I broke it. Yeah, it broke. I'm gonna retie real quick. Where's some of these big guys at? All right, tied on a 16th ounce jig and a blow pop. Let's see where the fish are. I'm way off of them somehow. Well, there's some. There's some 20 feet behind me. I get hung up again, but why not? I'm due for a tackle store run anyway. chased it for a minute. I don't know how that happened. There it is. How much more I have to unwind? All of it? There we go. Now the trick is to get it back in there without getting a knot. Back here a little ways. I'm in the fish there. Yeah, I'm in fish now. How do I get one to bite that? Got it? Oh no, not another snag. I had a fish and it wasn't. There we go, it's loose. Nothing's gonna turn on that. That's all right. Dealt them. That's him on the other side of the structure. I just gotta get to him. Without getting hung up. And I don't know. Let's look for a different pile. Yeah, wait a minute. Come on, fish, don't you see that? All right, there should be another stump in here. There it is. Yeah, I don't know if I'm not really seeing much. Could be hiding down in there though. Past, let's see, where are they? Aha. A little closer. Here we go. And the structure's there. I don't know about fish. There's got to be some around there. A little deeper here, 12 foot. There's some fish around there for sure. Uh, there's something right over the top of that I really needed to buy my lure. And instead it swam away. A bummer. I'm right into these fish. Now something needs to bite that. And nothing. Wow. I mean, that is a bummer. You know, go down there and do your thing. This might be a fish or get hung up. Because I'm right in that territory. Oh, come on, take that. Something tried. The fish are swimming right on top of the stump. There's a window to get them, but it's small. Something tried. Come on, try again. Something keeps trying and giving up. Mm. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's dropping down to him. I can finally see that lure. Now, do I get hung up or do I catch fish? I think I got hung up. I did. Yeah, I'm hung up. Said the bite should be turned on, but this thing's just dropping right by fish and they just don't care. And hung up again. Yep, hung up again. Come on. I pulled the pants down on my lure. Stupid. There's got to be grass down there. Hmm. Yeah, I'll probably get hung up. That's exactly what happened. I need to get hungry. Oh, okay. See, I lose track of it just right when it gets down to him. I can't really see what's going on. Something bit. Let's try it again. I don't even care what it is. Yep, I don't see my lure. Yeah, where'd that pile go? Dripped it off just a little bit. Okay, there it is. Come on, what you fish got to take out? Something tried. Not sure why they quit. Uh-oh, miss. Yep, not gonna get that out of there. It's not. Not sure how or why, but it's a knot. Oh well. The moment I'll fish with it. There's a fish. Come here, bro. Black crappie. Not special. Go 7.5, 8 inches. Feisty. Feisty black crappie. Back it goes. Oh, where'd it go? Right there. Hmm. Fishing with a knot in the line is not the ideal way to go. And I don't feel like dealing with it right now. Like I said, it's probably time to respool this anyway. I need to take them both home and respool and be honest. something over there jumped. That guy was overfishing that for a long time. He and I didn't seem to get anything, and now he left about 10 minutes ago and something massive jumped. Got him? Got him. Come here. You better than the other ones? No. This is what happens when I can't see my lure in the live scope. I end up with these little guys. That's not what. It's not what I want to be about today, but whatever. They start hitting a little bit. So out there about 10 feet. That's where I want to go. A little bit further so it gives it room to get down there to him. Yeah, there's my lure, I think. Yeah, it's going to actually going right where I wanted it to. I got lucky there. Let's skim it right along. I'm going to hope something takes it before it gets hung up. So far, the answer is no. Nope. Unless something runs up there and takes it. It's not. Yeah, I still don't see my lure. Sometimes I see it, sometimes I don't, and I don't know why. I'd like to have caught one more decent one before we call it in, but got him. Here comes one. There's a little guy though. Oop, he choked that one. We'll have to get that out with hook removers. Little guy, we'll get hook removers and get that out of there. Oh, rough dog. Give me a hook, please. There we go. Thank you very much. This little guy's going back. Oh, he's bleeding. But he's going back anyway. He's fine. I do believe he's fine. Oh, the fish. There's some back here. Are they? Not there. There they are. Okay, there they are. Back there about 10 feet behind us. No, sir. Right down there for him. No, sir, not those fish. What way is that? See if we get anything to hit that. Huh, that one was kind of sneaky about it. Little feller. Guy. When you're fishing piles, you don't necessarily get a choice that what you get on the line, so. There's a structure right there, 12 feet away. Have a good casting angle like this. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Drop down to that one. It looks hungry. Come on. Yeah, he's not gonna turn on it. Oh, I like the way this looks. Come on, when do you guys take that? There's a few bigger ones down there. I just hope one of them get it. No. I did get hung up. That's all right. Nope, it broke. We're done. Ha! I'm done for today. Start getting chilly anyway. Let's see. sorry guys, I didn't get to really interact with the chat. I didn't bring my glasses. I can't really read the chat without them. I wish I could, but I'm old. Okay, now I'll put stuff away. You guys chat if you want. Oh. Well, we had one really nice one at least. Be good for a short video. That. Let's see covers. Oh, let's pull the muscle in my ribs. Ouch. Oh. Again, I'm getting old. That's good snug. Here's the net. Probably should have used that on that 14-inch one. I mean, he didn't hurt it to boat flip it, but it could have. I mean, obviously use a net so you don't lose a fish, but they're that big. It's a good idea to use a net so you don't rip their mouth up. I said I should have used one and didn't. Kind of thoughtless of me, really. Like I said, time to take that battery home and charge it. Oh. I usually try to bring this lithium battery home every 3 trips, just so I don't run out of battery while I'm out there. Probably go longer. Cool. Everything gets locked up. Go. I don't recommend getting old folks. It sucks. Now I'll get the other. Let's see cover. As I'll stand up driving back. I'm real close to my dock. I'm not going to be going fast. There it is. Okay. Now, all this. All right, guys. I'm going to call it a night. Appreciate everybody sticking around. This is Andy, the Fishing Hoosier, etc., etc. Highlines Fair Fishing. Have a great night, folks. I'll see y'all later.